Welcome to the summer series, and today I'm so excited because my daughter Audrey's home from school for the summer and she's going to help me make a couple of easy family recipes that I think you will incorporate into your recipe book, I promise. And it's ribs and cornbread, and those two things, it's kind of like peanut butter and jelly, they go together. And we'll start with the cornbread. And if you have the cookbook, it's on page 218 if you want to follow along with the recipe. So here we go, Audrey. We start out with, and I think, let's go over cornbreads, because I think you can have the dry, crumbly, probably more savory cornbreads. I tend to like the ones that are super, super moist and might be mistaken for dessert sometimes.
Yeah,
what do you love about
it?
A
cross between cake and...
but it's phenomenal. So it easily becomes everyone's favorite. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put 4 cups of Bisquick. And to that, you're going to add a cup of cornmeal, not the cornmeal mix, but the actual just plain old cornmeal. To that, a cup of sugar. And if you could mix those up just to get all those dry ingredients incorporated. And this 2 tablespoons of baking powder. There you go. All right, while she's doing that, we've got 4 eggs, and what we've done is we've melted 2 sticks of butter, pure butter, salted butter, and then we've got here 2 cups of milk that we're gonna pour in. You think that's good?
Yeah.
All right, let's take the 2 sticks of butter.
Here, do you want to wipe it?
Add that. So I have a dear friend, she moved down to Charlotte. Her name was Carolyn, and about 20 years ago, she gave me this recipe, and it has been a staple in our house ever since. All right, you got that? Let me add the milk. And I think what makes this recipe, and you're going to see at the very end, is when it comes out of the oven, I take between a half to 3/4 of a stick of butter and melt it and drizzle it over the whole top. And sometimes you can mix that with the honey if you want. All right. 2, 3, 4. There you go. This pairs amazing in any kind of barbecue, any kind. Wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Even now with barbecue.
Even now with barbecue, with anything. All right. I'm going to take this pan, a 9 by 13, and we have preheated the oven at 350. And I'm going to take avocado oil just because my daughter has me staying away from all seed oils. So we're going to take avocado oil. And you're going to pour all that in there. You got it? And it's in a 9 by 13 pan. You got it?
Yeah.
Trying to.
Honestly, you don't even need to wait for it to cook. The batter tastes just as good.
I know, that's the thing about baking. All right,
Here,
you got it? Yeah, I'll get the spoon. Okay, and then you're gonna wait about 40 minutes. The top will be kind of a golden brown, you'll see, but it'll still feel just cooked because you want it so moist. All right, got that? We'll put it in. All right, next we're going to do the ribs. Okay, cornbread goes with ribs perfectly. So I'm gonna tell you my favorite rib recipe. Would you open it?
Yeah.
It's pork loin back ribs, okay? Costco sells them in giant things of 3 full sets of ribs. Today I just grabbed it from the local grocery store, but pull them out of the bag. I once had these at my friend, well, I've had them multiple times at my friend Becca's house. And I asked her, how is it, and she's from Tennessee, and I said, how is it that yours are better than anyone else that I know? And she said it's because she has a secret, and she shared that secret with me. All right. First of all, get heavy duty tin foil. heavy duty because the other stuff is gonna be too thin and it's gonna rip. Take your ribs, put them
this way or the other way?
You're gonna put bone up. That way, all the juices flow down into the meat. Now you're gonna salt and pepper the ribs.
Do you want me to flip it, or is it just?
Yeah, go ahead and flip it. Okay, salt and pepper them. Now, what is so cool, I have the oven at 300. We are gonna wrap this in the heavy duty tin foil, and these are gonna slow cook for, I mean, a few hours, probably 3 to 4 hours, until they're literally almost falling off the bone. At that point, we will pull this out of the oven. I'm gonna take it out of the tin foil and we're gonna put it on the grill with your very favorite, whatever barbecue sauce you love. But the secret is they're already so tender, which oftentimes ribs aren't tender. They're literally falling off the bone. We have served them like mounds of ribs, and they're one of our family favorites. Would you open that?
Yeah.
All right, we'll wait a couple hours and we'll show them to you when they're finished. All right, I think the cornbread is ready, and I think the ribs are as well. So we're gonna start with the cornbread. I've also lost my help. She went to work. So we're gonna pull out the cornbread. Ooh, it's hot. And while it was cooking, I went in there to check on it and I wiggled it, and of course it wiggled a little bit. I have melted 3/4 of a stick of butter, and here we go. I mean, anything with butter. Just kind of pour the butter all over the top. Get it all nice. This is gonna soak in. This cornbread is so good. Okay, so here's what I've done. I'm getting ready to pull out the ribs. They're going to be very, very, very tender. I'm going to put them on a plate or on this board, and the grill is already going. I have it on like a medium-high heat because they're already cooked. You just need to sear the barbecue sauce. Choose any kind of barbecue sauce you like. I mean, my kids like different Sweet Baby Ray's. It could be any kind you'd like. And we're gonna brush the ribs, put them on the grill, flip them, brush them again, and the ribs will be ready to go. So when you undo it, ooh, it's hot. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna brush it inside. I'll take it outside and put this on the grill. I brush both sides of ribs, even the bone side. All right. And we will take these outside. I'm going to spray just a little bit of avocado oil on it, just so that the ribs don't stick. And these are so tender. What you can do is just cut them in half so you're not trying to put a full rack of ribs because they'll fall apart. And I have it at a pretty high heat so it just sears. And I'll close it for a minute or two, let it get brown, flip them over, do it one more time, and we're done. So I hope the next time you're having a barbecue, you give these ribs a shot along with the cornbread. I promise you'll love it. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. Have a great day.